Hello, everybody. It's that college football guy here with another video. Yeah, I'm back home. Sorry the video took so late, but a few things happened, a few errands ran, and a few things that had to get built for the new place because the new one doesn't have the shelving. So I'm building shelving, you know, putting shelves in the walls and stuff like that. So it took a little bit of time. Wife's home. She wanted to make sure that got done before anything else, which I can't blame her. So I had to work on a few things and getting that done. But this is not what we're talking about here today, is it? We're talking about, now we're not talking about the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't even want to get into them right now. I'm wearing their shirt because it was just something easy to wear. I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Ja Morant. I mean, this is the one case you wish 2K took over and they just put an expansion team in Nashville and I could root for them because I'm disgusted with them. Those in Tennessee know something. Memphis is considered the black eye of the state of Tennessee. In fact, it's so bad, there was a joke put out. I forgot who did it. But it was on Twitter that said, "Hey, West Memphis, Arkansas, you don't have to pay us a dime for us. You can take Memphis and all the assets with it and make them part of Arkansas. Have at it. We don't want them." Governor West Memphis, not the governor, the mayor of West Memphis, Arkansas, tweeted back and says, "We just got our crime rate under control, so no thank you." They didn't want anything to do with Memphis either. That's how bad it is. I don't know if I mentioned a story in here about why Memphis is the black eye. Memphis is the black eye. One of the reasons everybody in Tennessee thinks Memphis is the black eye, because of a story about what happened. I don't know if this is true or not, but this has been spoken around here like verbatim, like it's gospel. So take it for what it's worth. That there was a couple of families that were at Graceland, Elvis's house, and we're doing a tour there for some Make-A-Wish kids. That's what they wanted to have. One of the family, I forget how many people they're allowed to have. I think it's 4. But some family came with one more too many. So they said, okay, you need to go out and buy a ticket. We will upgrade it to VIP for free. And that way you can do it, but we can't give more than that out. But if you pay for the ticket, we'll upgrade it to free and you can travel with everybody else. Like Dad's like, okay, so he went out to the front to go pay for a ticket, right? Well, he got robbed at knife point in broad daylight in front of everybody on a Make-A-Wish event. And you wonder why people think that Memphis has got problems? But that's neither here nor there. We didn't come to talk about that. We came to talk about some college football. We came to talk about NC State because they're the next ones on the list for the college preview edition. I know the light sucks here. I got to get some things I got to try to do is this little corner of the living room here is going to kind of be like my studio. I'm going to have put some banners up behind me and stuff like that and get some better lights so I can have a little better light here. We're working on that. But that's neither here nor there. What we're talking about here is NC State again. Now, what did they do last year? They've had a lot of changes in college football, as we all know. Last year, I mean, we went over the non-conference schedules of everybody. I'm trying to do this here, kind of. It's sort of like it works, but at East, I know the light looks weird with my eyes, doesn't it? Nothing I can do about it, folks. I'm sorry. It looks like I got dark, bright spots in my eyes, but that's just the way the light works here. But anyway, at East Carolina, they won 21-20. Home against Charleston Southern, they won, 35-3, 55-3. Yikes. Home against Texas Tech, won 27-14. That's a good win. Home against UConn, they won 41-10. All right, that's a decent schedule there. Getting into conference play at Clemson. What a way to start. And what a surprise. They lost 30-20. Home against Florida State, won 19-17. That's a good win there. At Syracuse on the road after that, I think they had a bit of a hangover because they lost 24-9 on the road at Syracuse. Go into the bye week and then have 3 consecutive home games. Problem is, it didn't go too well. They played Virginia Tech and lost. They beat Wake Forest with Sam Hartman 30-21. And then they lost to Boston College at home 21-20. You lost to Boston College? Oh boy. They were at Louisville, lost 25-10. And finished the seat on the road at North Carolina in their rivalry game and won 30-27 in 2 overtimes. And for their finale of the season, they faced Maryland in the Duke's Mayo Bowl and lost 16-12. A lot of offensive issues, it sounds like here. So there's a lot of low-scoring games, wasn't unless they were playing lower opponents. It's like last year, their non-conference schedule, you got 1 Power 5, 2 Group of 5, and an FCS school. This year, non-con, they had one Power 5, two Group of 5, and one FCS. Exact same thing. This year, they're at UConn, again, rematch. Now, the previous year, what they do here? Well, not up here. They won 41-10 at home, but this is going to be on the road. We'll see what happens here. Then they go their first home game against Notre Dame. That's considered a non-con, but yikes. Then they're home against VMI, Virginia Military Institute. Okay, first conference game at Virginia. 2 years in a row, your first conference game's on the road. I mean, you played Virginia Tech last year. You didn't play Virginia, so there's no record on that one. Then you go home against Louisville. You played on the road against Louisville last year and lost 25-10, so that makes things interesting. Then you're home against Marshall, the other non-con game. Then they're on the road at Duke. They should do good in that one, we'll see. Then they have the bye week, and they come back for the bye, home against Clemson. Yeah, that's not going to help much, is it? And then home against Miami. That's actually good that game's at home. That could really help NC State. But then they have road games at Wake. I mean, last year you won 30-21. That was against Sam Hartman at home, and now you got to go on the road. So I don't know how that one's going to go. Then you go at Virginia Tech. I don't know. That was a close game the previous year. Now you're on the road to do it, and then you finish off at home against North Carolina. Drake May's last game of the regular season was a loss to you. He's coming in as a redshirt sophomore, and he's going to be PO'd. He's probably going to light you guys up, even though you're at home. What do I think about this? Well, your big games that you have, which are Notre Dame, Louisville, Clemson, Miami, North Carolina. Those are your 5 big games. North Carolina because of rivalry. Clemson is, well, it's Clemson. Miami is probably going to be better under Mario Cristobal. Louisville and Notre Dame. Every single one is at home. So that's big for NC State because that gives a lot of home games. But on the road, you've got UConn on the road, VMI on the road, VMI at home, and Marshall at home. So NC State could be doing something. This is not predictions, mind you. This is just a schedule preview for 2023 for NC State. And it looks to be like it's going to be a good thing here. But it's early. So we'll see. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Because, like I said, you got your 5 big games your season. Notre Dame, Louisville, Clemson, Miami, North Carolina for rivalry purposes. And you got every single one at home. That's going to be big. Here's the problem. That means next year they're all on the road. Which means NC State's looking at a good year this year. Next year, yikes. Because that's just going to be horrible for them. And the fact is, just because you got Notre Dame and Clemson at home doesn't mean you're going to win. But Clemson, maybe. Notre Dame, Sam Hartman with Notre Dame. Shaking my head thinking about that. That's going to be, I'm very curious as to how that's going to work out. So, again, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Thanks, everybody, for watching the video. As always, please, if you like the video, smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. Helps with the algorithm. Helps the video be seen by more people. As I said, comment on the video. Let me know what you think about this. And also the story I told about Memphis. About it. Anybody knows the fact that this is true or not? Because I've looked that up, and it's not really showing up anywhere other than a great story. Which part of me thinks it might be true, and part of me thinks it may not be. But let me know down in the comments what you think about that. And the Grizzlies, like I said, I'm beginning to think like it's 2K and get the Nashville expansion team in here so I don't have to root for Memphis anymore. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're on our way to 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. NCAA tournament is crazy. Kansas goes down. No defending national champion. Again, for I think the 5th year in a row is Scotty B, the Baylor King, put up. If you want to know about college basketball, Scotty B, the Baylor King. He usually comments first on every single one of my videos, but he's all about college basketball. So if you like college basketball, the tournament, you'll give him a subscribe because he's going to give you a lot of stuff, but it's going to come in fast and furious. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Have a great Saturday evening, and please, be good to each other.